The charts updated a day late because of Memorial Day, which means I had to go through all of this stuff in 2 days. This'll be for the week of
May 29th, 2018.
The reason I was so passionate about that first statement is I had to listen to 14 albums. If you want to hear an American orchestra led by a Peruvian conductor playing pieces by Russian composers, one of which is based off of a French story. Really? 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 He ain't even 20 and he's already this good of a cellist. The album actually does a lot of good classics with some modern arrangements. Oddly enough, he also played at the royal wedding.
Don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing.
The idea behind this is that he plays with a bunch of different artists on various tracks, such as Prince Royce, Josh Groban, Pharrell Williams, etc., etc., etc. Hence the name Ultimate Duets. This is in the realm of more popular jazz, or like sophisticated pop, whatever you want to call it. Regardless, I have no idea how to say her name, whether it's Basia or Basia. I want to say Basia because she is Polish. Last time we looked at him, it was actually just a classical album, but now with his trio, we now just have a jazz album. So if you want to compare his two stylings, here you go.
My romance doesn't need a blue lagoon standing by no month of May.
This is another artist who kind of hovers around that jazz and pop genre lines. Regardless, this album is a bit more jazz-oriented than the previous one we looked at, and oddly enough, she was a stand-up comedian at one point.
Singing, I know I'd go back to you.
Let me give you 13 reasons why you should get this soundtrack. Reason number 1, I'm not actually going to give you 13 reasons why you should get this soundtrack. It's nice though. It's like this weird cross between grunge and indie rock. It's gringy. It's indulge. It's indulgent.
And you're only mine, I wanna give you wild.
I don't know what this album wants to be. I don't know if he knows what he wants his album to be. It was fun to listen to, though.
You're a fake motherfucker, I hate you, motherfucker, I'll break you, motherfucker, you're mine. You're a joke, motherfucker, you blow, but you're a sucker.
If you remember the compilation album A Decade of Destruction, 2 of the songs actually made it onto this one as well. The Offspring cover, the Gone Away song, and the song Trouble, given Trouble is only on the deluxe version of this album.
It's bigger than hip-hop, hip-hop.
I'm living reckless. Could have bought a car, I bought a necklace. Yeah, that girl is cool, but I want the next bitch. I wasn't supposed to make it, shit was unexpected.
This is his debut studio album, and it's always interesting that they get such big names on their debut albums. Lil Uzi Vert, Travis Scott, Quavo, they all get features on this.
Got M's in the bank like yes, indeed. Cardi glasses, I won't even peek at you. Yellow Ferrari like Pikachu. I got him waiting and watching what he gon' do. Tryna pee what I do, tryna...
This is his debut studio album. It's always interesting that they get such big names on their debut albums. Drake, Lil Uzi Vert, Offset, they all get... Wait a minute.
Some help from the maestro, please.
I don't wanna choose, and I'm quick. Cut a nigga off, so don't get comfortable. Look, I don't dance. friends now. I make money moves.
I know she recently released the music video to her song I Like It, but I'm still just gonna keep playing Bodak Yellow because that's what I have on file from the pop analysis.
You're a fake motherfucker, I hate you motherfucker, I'll break you motherfucker, you're mine. You're a joke motherfucker, you blow but you're a sucker.
Coming from a heavy metal expert, and I mean Tim, he said that he likes the not singles better than the singles, so I guess it depends what you're into.
Got M's in the bank like yes, indeed. Cardi glasses, I won't even peek at you. Yellow Ferrari like Pikachu. I got him waiting and watching what he gon' do. Tryna pee what I do, tryna.
It's funny because there's a track on this album called Southside, which yes, it's produced by Southside.
I've been fucking hoes and popping pillies, man, I feel just like a rock star. All my brothers got that gas and they always be smoking like a rock star.
On June 5th, he's gonna release the song Better Now off the album as the 5th single, so if you're vibing with it, look forward to that. List of things I never thought I would have to review. This. But I mean, now that it's #1 in the US, does it really need to be called K-pop? I think it's just pop now. Hopefully you have more than 2 days to listen through all of this music. Regardless, get to it.
And now I need some help for the Musco, please. Musco.